I think it was the best game of football where I was ever involved in. Incredible performance, especially if you compare it with last week. First 20-25 minutes, we just were all over them, created chance after chance, and all of a sudden we were 1-0 down. So probably it was almost the opposite. The luck we had last week, we ran out of luck after last week. Maybe that was it because the margins were so small tonight. Now we are after the game, 120 minutes of football, penalties, but I think after 90 minutes, for me, it felt clear that we deserved more than being 1-0 down. I was every time waiting for us to score. I don't think the second half, apart from the last 5 minutes where they threatened us once or twice, we played, I would say, the perfect game, except for us scoring goals. So it was similar for Paris Saint-Germain last week, where they played the perfect game and didn't score. And that's what happened to us today. And in extra time, it was at least minimal. Maybe they were even a bit stronger.
Liverpool manager Arne Slot speaking after the exit of the team out of the UEFA Champions League. SOJ, I don't know why you had to just stroll out of the studio. I decided to play Arne Slot very early. If you want to come back to the studio, you can do that. My name is Olana Kwakurubi, aka Young Stricken, and you're welcome to the show. It is Kickoff Sports Show live on your Remedy Radio, Dial Solutions 93.9 FM. Good morning, Liverpool. No, good morning, PSG fans. Liverpool fans can go and get their good money from another side of the world. It was a crazy night, right? To all Liverpool fans who were expecting Mo Salah to go battle for the Ballon d'Or or even see Liverpool lift the UEFA Champions League title. So maybe the reality is now setting in. A lot of people gave it to PSG in the first leg of this round of 16 encounter, and we saw the shocker that happened last night in the UEFA Champions League return leg of some of the games where Liverpool lost on penalties after the regulation time stood 1-1. The likes of Bayern, Inter, Barcelona joined the PSG in the quarterfinal round. Remember, matches are going down tonight in the UEFA Champions League. We'll talk about that in the course of the show, and also get the feedback of some of the coaches, same as players, for Harry Kane. Maybe this is the time he will be lifting the UEFA Champions League trophy. I don't know, but if you think maybe Harry Kane looks better than any other player in the UEFA Champions League to lift that title, let us know. We're live on Facebook, live on YouTube. Search Solutions 939 FM. Post your comments and your reactions. And also for Arsenal fans, Ganzi said yesterday that there might be a shocker in a game going down tonight against PSV. Not PSV scoring 7 goals, but maybe Arsenal may lose at the Emirates Stadium tonight. Okay, but now let's go straight. Okay, so guys, let's go straight and start properly with tennis this morning, looking at what is happening at the Indian Wells, what some players are doing. For Ogaroon, a man with a big hat, edged out the final 6 Tsitsipas, and he spoke after that game, made it clear that, well, he knew what he wanted to do, and he had to go into that one. Some of the results already decided that we, as of today, we'll look at that. Now, two-time champion Iga Swiatek she continued her match at Indian Wells with a 6-1, 6-1 win over Karolina Munkova to reach the quarterfinal on Tuesday. Now, Swiatek, a former world number 1, has dropped only 6 games since arriving to the California desert event and shot aside Munkova with a near-flawless performance with only 4 errors against a dozen winners while never facing a break point. Now let's go about Ogaroon this morning, who moved into the quarterfinals of the BNP Paribas Open with a 6-4, 6-4, 2 straight set victory over Stefanos Tsitsipas on Tuesday at Indian Wells in California. Rune, the number 12 seed, played the role of aggressor throughout his encounter with Tsitsipas to end the Greek's 7-match winning streak and reach his 9th Masters 1000 quarterfinal.
That was such an important moment, as you say. I think, I saw him hit that lob, and I was like, go out, go out, go out, and then it just, clicked on the baseline, and I thought, okay, what am I going to do? And, the first instinct was just hit the tweener. And I thought, I hit it to try to make it, but I didn't expect it to land in. I was expecting, okay, fall, here we go, the match is still going. But I hit that shot, and I just, was unbelievable. I think it's one of the better tweeners I've hit in my life. Yeah, I think against a player like Steph, and especially, he's he's in form, so I knew that I had to, go on the baseline and not let him, control the point, especially with his forehand. I think we saw every time I let him take the control after the serve with his forehand, he was on me, and I think that was the most important, to get the return where he doesn't like it and then control the point. And I think I did that very well. I think there was very few points where we played on his terms. I was very composed and committed to the plan.
Holger Rune, who defeated Stefano Tsitsipas, speaking after the game. For other winners in the singles at the Indian Wells, Arthur Fuse, Tyler Grace-Spore, Carlo Alcaraz, Grigor Dimitrov, Ben Shelton all booked their places into the next round of the competition. However, games also went down in the wee hours of today, where Daniel Medvedev defeated Tommy Paul 6-4, 6-love. And for other matches scheduled for today, Ben Shelton will take on Brandon Nakashima, Alex de Minaur will take on Francisco Cerundolo, Jack Draper to battle Taylor Fritz, all going down tonight in the ATP category of the Indian Wells. And let's look at what the ladies will also be up to today at that tournament. But as we wait let's just move on. Okay, now let's quickly look at the ladies this morning. Coco Gauff will be in action 7 p.m. against Belinda Bencic. Donna Vekic against Madison Keys by 8:30. And Arina Sabalenka will take on Sona Qatar by 11 p.m. But remember, earlier this morning, Kwang Zheng defeated Mata Kostoik 6-3, 6-2 to book a place into the next round of the Indian Wells Masters WTA 1000 category. Now, going on this morning, let's talk NBA, where we have players, showing their energy and seeing how Milwaukee Bucks was able to play, but unfortunately lost against Indiana Pacers 114 to 115 points in the wee hours of today.
Evan Scott, it is the Bucks who control the opening tip. They just finished their 3-game road trip 0-3. They lost last night in Chicago as Neesmith drives and lays it in.
No one recovered, and Neesmith was able to get all the way to the cup.
Giannis working with Lillard, and easy bucket for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Lopez, capable shooter. Now Lillard turns a corner, gives Nembhard a little shrug with the shoulder, and lays it in. He's injured. Dame Lillard was not 100%. He was hobbled, tried to play. Giannis goes to work and lays it in. Joined us for the pregame show. Adam Lefkoe gave you some great numbers. Giannis has been a pacer destroyer throughout his career. Miles Turner from the corner. Kyle Kuzma got stuck behind the basket and running the floor and laying it in is Aaron Neesmith. Pacers, nice work in transition.
See the pace here?
They've only had the one turnover thus far. That was by the Bucks last possession. 2 top 10 teams in fewest turnovers. Pass, Gary Trent Jr. Down it goes. What a setup by Giannis.
Right in the thicket of that Pacers bench. The no-look pass with a silly foul.
To give the Pacers the lead, Halliburton does. A 4-point trip down the floor. Giannis puts it in. Bucks go quick. Giannis had a seam. Giannis got to put it up. This is for the win. And it's short. And the Pacers hang on to win it as Halliburton.
Well, shout out to Tyrese Halliburton, who made that walkout for his team against Giannis Antetokounmpo's Milwaukee Bucks. He called that a football. Indiana Pacers 115 to 114 points victory over the Bucks. But for all the winners of the night, Cleveland Cavaliers defeated Brooklyn Nets 109 to 104 points, setting the record as Washington Wizards lost 103 to 123 points against Detroit Pistons, a 20-point difference in that one. However, for New Orleans Pelicans defeated LA Clippers 127 to 120 points. Well, tomorrow morning, starting 12:30 a.m., Charlotte Hornets will take on Atlanta Hawks as the Boston Celtics will be up against Oklahoma City Thunders. Same time, we'll have Philadelphia 76ers battling Toronto Raptors on the road. Houston Rockets will be at home by 1 a.m. against Phoenix Suns. Memphis Grizzlies host Utah Jazz, same 1 a.m. Miami Heat will be up against LA Clippers by same 1 a.m. Same time, Dallas Mavericks is battling San Antonio Spurs. Minnesota Timberwolves travels to play Denver Nuggets at 3 a.m. while Portland Trail Blazers will be locking arms with New York Knicks. Away from NBA, let's talk golf here, where Tiger Woods looks set for another long spell away from the PGA Tour, and is a doubt for the major season after rupturing his Achilles. The former world number one has confirmed. Woods last competed in an official PGA Tour event in July when he missed the cut at the Open and has played a limited schedule since a car crash in February 2021 that left him with career-threatening injuries. And well, let's also look at Formula One here, where Oscar Piastri has signed a contract extension with McLaren that will keep him with the team until at least 2028. Piastri started racing for McLaren in 2023, having signed the previous year, and has agreed a new multi-year deal on top of his current contract, which runs until 2026. The announcement comes ahead of this weekend's season's opening Australian Grand Prix. Means Piastri and Lando Norris will be the teammates at McLaren for the next 3 seasons, as Norris' contract expires at the end of 2027. Yeah, we know there will be changes very soon. Okay, now let's move to the other side of the show, where we look at updates coming from the world of football. Remember, yesterday, Eric Schell, the Super Eagles coach, announced that he is a 23-man squad for the 2026 FIFA World Cup qualifier games against Rwanda and Zimbabwe. Well, we had the usual suspects, same as the suspects to have failed to make the cut. The likes of Ahmed Musakali Chikianacho, Maduka Okoye. A lot of people were asking the questions why they even made it into the first squad announced. We'll be right back after this time out. It's still Kickoff Sports Show live on your Remedy Radio dial. Solutions 93.9 FM.
Do you know hand washing is one of the best ways to stop infections from spreading? There are germs everywhere. Wash your hands thoroughly and consistently to help keep you and your family healthy. If you do get sick, good hand washing can help keep germs from spreading to others. Wash your hands.
This message is from Solutions 93.9 FM.
News, sports, entertainment, top 100 music on your Remedy Radio dial. Solutions 93.9.
Do not touch that dial.
Check the time right now. It is 9:14 now. A message here coming from Otubela Oluwaseun this morning says, "Good morning, boss. Welcome on board. I wonder if Plenty and SOJ will be able to take their breakfast this morning." Okay, because Oluwayotan and SOJ both support Liverpool. Everybody go chop breakfast.
Last, now everybody go chop breakfast.
Zaga Empire.
So that result came yesterday for Liverpool, and I don't clear. But let's move on. When we get more to that part, we'll check my burner boy last. And well, last, yesterday we got the 23-player squad for Super Eagles of Nigeria that will prosecute the games against Rwanda and Zimbabwe for the 2026 FIFA World Cup qualifier. Remember, it's also going to be the first set of games under the belt of coach Eric Schell, who's the new coach for the Super Eagles of Nigeria. Now, well, for the goalkeepers, we have Stanley Wabali, Kayode Bankole, and looking at this team, we also have Omas Obaso here of Singida Black Stars of Tanzania. For defenders, we have William Trista-Ekong, Bright Osai, Samuel Fenerbahce, Bruno Yemachi of Olympiacos, Calvin Bassey of Fulham, Olaoluwa, another fantastic defender right there in English Premier League with Nottingham Forest, Igor Ogbu of SK Slavia Praha of Czech Republic, and for the midfielders, we've got Wilfred Ndidi, who's struggling with Leicester City, Rafael Oyendika of Club Brugge, Alassane Yusuf of New England Revolution USA, Alex Iwobi of Fulham, Joe Aribo struggling with Southampton, Papa Daniel Mustafa of Niger Tornadoes. Forwards, we've got Samuel Chukwueze of AC Milan, Victor Osimhen of Galatasaray, sparking hordes, Same as Ademola Lookman of Atalanta, the current African Player of the Year. Victor Boniface of Bayer Leverkusen, who had his team sent packing from the UEFA Champions League last night by Bayern. Simon Moses of FC Nantes. Sadi Kumar of Valencia was scoring back-to-back for his side. Nathan Teller of Bayer Leverkusen. Tolu Roko Dare of KRC Genk of Belgium. Now, there have been different reactions concerning this team list. Some saying that Austin Guivon imposed players on Eric Shaw. But technical director of Nigeria Football Federation NFF, Austin Guivon, has denied that story. We'll be right back after this time out.
I can't seem to find the right event center for this party.
What's the problem? You sound so worried.
I've been searching for a venue that can handle both the formal ceremony and the casual after party. Nothing seems to fit both moods.
Have you heard of Aweni Arena Event Center?
Aweni Arena? What makes them so special?
They are the perfect blend of elegance and comfort. Their venue is versatile, has the perfect space, event managers, and security for every occasion. And they'll work with you to create the perfect setting for every part of your event.
Wow, this is perfect. Aweni Arena really nailed it.
Yes, they did. Visit us at 116 Obafemi Awolowo Way, Iyano Libati, Okado, Ibadan, or call 0809 360 7888 or 0706 899 4970 to book your event today. Aweni Arena Event Center is where your event finds its perfect fit.
bó ṣe wà yìí mo ti ní ẹgbẹ̀rún mẹ́wàá nípamọ́ tí ọ̀gá náà bá wá sanwó fún mi lọ́la màá tún fi ẹgbẹ̀rún mẹ́wàá mìíràn kún tí Ṣẹ́gun náà bá wá sanwó tó jẹ mí á jẹ́ pé màá tún fi ẹgbẹ̀rún mẹ́wàá mìíràn kún bí ó ṣe máa lọ nìyẹn.
ọ̀gbẹ́ni ìwọ ní tí òun ka ẹgbẹ̀rún mẹ́wàá tó ń ṣe látẹ̀ gangan àbí.
FCMB Millionaire promo ìkẹwàá ló máa tún ti dé mo ń ṣe ìṣirò oye tí mo máa fi pamọ́ tí yóò fún mi ní àǹfààní láti kópa jẹ̀bùn ìtorí pé ẹgbẹ̀rún mẹ́wàá kọ̀ọ̀kan tí mo bá fi pamọ́ ó lè jẹ́ kí n jẹ̀bùn mílíọ̀nù tó pọ̀.
owó ṣáà ti fowó pamọ́ sínú àkáǹtì rẹ fọ́gbọ̀n ọjọ́ láì gbà èyí lè jẹ́ kó láǹfààní àti jẹ̀bùn mílíọ̀nù kan náírà yálà oníbàárà tuntun ló jẹ́ tàbí ìwọ tó ti wà pẹ̀lú wa tẹ́lẹ̀ láti ṣí àkáǹtì yìí rọrùn púpọ̀ ohun tó nílò àti ṣe ni kó tẹ *329# lórí ẹ̀rọ ìbánisọ̀rọ̀ rẹ tàbí kó dáwọ́lódù FCMB mobile lórí Google Play Store ńlọ bá tán àǹfààní yìí bẹ̀rẹ̀ láti ọjọ́ kìíní oṣù kejìlá títí di ọgbọ̀njọ́ oṣù kẹsàn-án ọdún 2025 bó o bá ṣe fowó pamọ́ sí iná àlàǹfààní ẹ̀bùn tó jẹ́ náà ṣe pọ̀ sí àmọ̀ràn tí o wípé àdéhùn àti àsọtẹ́lẹ̀ ń bẹ.
93.9 FM. Keep it locked.
We're still live on your Remedy Radio dial. So this is 93.9 FM Kickoff Sports Show. My name is Oladapo Okunubi, in case you're just tuning in. Now, so talking football and talking about the World Cup qualifiers with Austin Guivon denying imposing players on the coach Eric Shaw. Now, moving away from the Super Eagles of Nigeria, but for the opponents of Super Eagles of Nigeria, Warriors of Zimbabwe head coach Mikel Nies has said nothing has been decided in the 2026 FIFA World Cup qualifying group. The Warriors bottom in Group C in the qualifiers, recording just 2 points after 4 games. Now they need to turn things around when they host Benin Republic at Moses Mabida Stadium in Durban on March 20 before traveling down to Nigeria where they face the Super Eagles in Uyo 5 days later. Let's see what happens if they can run away with something. But the Confederation of African Football CAF has named Morocco's Jean Jalal as center referee for the 2026 FIFA World Cup qualifying fixture between Amavubi of Rwanda and Nigeria. The match day 5 encounter will hold at the Amahoro Stadium, Kigali, on Friday, March 21. Jalal will be assisted by his countrymen Mustafa Akarkad and Hamza Nasiri, who will serve as first and second assistant referees, respectively. Wishing all the teams all the best for the World Cup qualifiers. But remember, last night the men were separated from the boys with teams knowing where they belong. For some teams, they're already out of the UEFA Champions League, while some through to the quarter-final. Well, let's listen to Luis Enrique, a man who masterminded the victory for his team in England against Liverpool at the Etihad after penalty shootout.
That's not important. I think both of the teams deserve to go to the next phase. We overcome them in Paris. They played, I think, better than us here. But I think my team showed here in Anfield, in a special place, a special stadium, great personality, great character. We try to play our best, but it was very difficult because they are so intense and the atmosphere was great. But I think any of both teams deserve to qualify. The character and personality and even when we shoot the penalty in the penalty shootout, they show great character. The way we try to play, the way we shoot the penalties, I think it shows clearly the team that we are.
Luis Enrique of PSG. Now, moving on and getting reaction from Barcelona. Remember, that was the first game decided yesterday with Barcelona. Recorded a 3-1 victory over Benfica and 4-1 on aggregate. Well, the coach of the side, Hansi Flick, believes that the team was able to play their heart out going into that game and being able to also honor the doctor of the team, Carlos Minato, who passed away days ago.
Congratulations, Mr. Flick. Thanks for this great match.
No, I'm happy. I have the highest respect from Benfica because they have really played good. The coach, they made a really fantastic job. So it was a tough match for us, but we're doing really good. No, I'm happy for him because it was a long time that he scored, and now today I think he is happy. We are also happy, and it also was an important goal for us. I think it's good to look to the quarterfinal. So we have to see against we will play. So, but this is our goal. But at the end, it's really difficult. It's one of the difficult trophy you can reach, but we want to do it.
It's going to be difficult, right? But for Bayern Munich, that is Harry Kane. He was also in top form for his side last night as Bayern Munich defeated Bayer Leverkusen 2-0. Having a 5-0 aggregate victory against their German brothers. For Harry Kane, getting a lot of goals. Maybe this time, joy is coming.
Home and away. To beat this type of team 5-0 overall shows the type of team that we are. And I think it's never easy when you have kind of a 3-0 lead going into this type of game. But I think from the first minute, the intensity that we showed, the press, and we were the team that was getting the better chances. And we knew that the game was going to open up in the second half, and we just had to be patient. So top performance from everyone. We defended really well. We took our chances when we needed to. And overall, we're delighted to be in the quarterfinal.
Still on top of how many goals you've got this season?
I know I've got 10 in the Champions League now, so it's a nice number to have, but hopefully a few more to go.
What does this result say about this team? Because since you've been at the club, the rivalry with Bayer Leverkusen has generally gone in one direction. To now swing it back in the other way, how does that feel?
Yeah, I think we started from the start of the season. I think in the Bundesliga we've been really strong and showed the intensity that the team that we want to be, and then we've carried that on in the Champions League. There was a lot of talk going into this game, especially here in Germany.
Harry Kane, Bayern Munich forward, same as 3 Lions of England striker. Well, remember, Inter Milan also defeated Feyenoord 2-1. Now, looking at games going down today for teams that will be joining the likes of Barcelona, Bayern Munich, PSG in the next round of the UEFA Champions League. Lille will be up against Borussia Dortmund tonight. And remember, that game is going down in France, and the game ended 1-1 in the first leg. Now, Arsenal but we'll be up against PSV after a 7-1 victory in the first leg in Netherlands. But for Mikel Arteta, believes that the return leg should be better.
It is unique, but as well understanding as well how the game was played a week ago, and the fact that everything went in the right direction for us from the beginning, and we're going to have to end it right tomorrow to go in the same direction. So fully focus on that. Well, it's a competition that we have a lot of enthusiasm, put in a lot of energy, we're very consistent, and winning tomorrow puts us in a very good position. That's it. Yeah, we're going to carry on fighting to try to win every game, which is the only thing that we can do at the moment because certainly doesn't depend on us.
Hi, Mikel, how are you?
And this is the demands that we put in every competition that we play. It's not adding pressure, it's the reality of where we are and what we want to deliver. And we are very, very, very much conscious that the demands for this football club is to reach the highest level and win those competitions. That's it.
Mikel Arteta, Arsenal manager, speaking there. And, remember, we have other matches also going down tonight. Aston Villa will be at Villa Park against Club Brugge. And looking at this, remember, Aston Villa recorded a 3-1 victory in the first leg. And Atletico Madrid, Real Madrid, the last game for tonight. Real Madrid will look at ways to finish up the job started at the Vanda Metropolitano Stadium. The Bernabeu, beg your pardon, and going to the Vanda Metropolitano Stadium is going to be a tough one. Well, this will be the convenient point to say goodbyes on the show, and they're back tomorrow morning on the Kickoff Sports Show. Edal Arukmade Yemi was saying, nice to hear you from the side in OC Ekiti. Thank you very much. Remember, you can also listen to us via Radio Garden, Type Solutions 93.9 FM to listen live. But this is a message to those who lost their properties at the ongoing fire outbreak at the Aleshin Lawyer Market. Our heart, goes to all of you. And we'll surely be getting more updates from Oluwagbemiga Ajayi on the AM update side this morning. The situation right there, because according to updates we're getting, the fire is still on. And we're using this medium to call on the fire service of the state to get down to Aleshin Lawyer Market this morning. My name is Oladapo. Going to be coming up next is from the dailies with Ade Damola Lafenwa and Comrade Ayodeji Adishokwe. Good morning.
Think about the generations and to say we want to make it a better place for our children and our children's children, so that they know it's a better world for them and think if they can make it a better place.
There's a place in your heart, and I know that it is love, and this place is much brighter than tomorrow. And if you really try, you'll find there's no need to cry. In this place, you feel there's no hurt or sorrow. There are ways to get there if you care enough for the living. Make a little space, make a better place, heal the world, make it a better place for you and for me and the entire human race. There are people dying. If you care enough for the living, make a better place for you and for me. If you want to know why, there's a love that cannot lie. Love is strong, it only cares for joyful giving. If we try, we shall see. In this bliss we cannot feel. Hear a dream, stop existing and start living.